This is KX on the Go. I'm Amber French. This week, the Minot City Council voted to put a half-cent sales tax measure on the ballot this summer, which would fund future projects for the Minot Park District. Last summer, a similar proposal from the Minot Park District, which would have funded a new indoor turf facility, failed by just 25 votes, with fewer than 2,000 Minot residents showing up to vote on it. Now a similar measure is set to be back on the ballot this June, but this time the Park District is focusing on maintaining its current facilities rather than building new ones. Minot Park leaders say they believe the renovations would come from the tax and would not only benefit the people of Minot, but it would also provide a sizable boost to the city's economy.
We really believe in what we do. We believe in what our staff does and what we bring to the community. And we want our facilities to be at a high standard. We want them to function the way that they're supposed to function, so we can welcome in more tournaments. We can welcome more people in, bringing in that sales tech and the economic impacts, and have that go back into those facilities.
On Monday, Minot City Council voted 6-1 in favor of adding the half-cent sales tax measure to the summer's ballot. The half-cent sales tax vote, as well as Minot's upcoming mayor's race and city council elections, will happen June 9th. A former teacher in North Dakota was sentenced this week after he was arrested and pleaded guilty to child porn charges. John Vetter was arrested and charged 2 years ago after investigators say he used a messaging app to send pictures and videos showing children involved in sexual acts. Vetter formerly taught at Lincoln Elementary and resigned in 2024. In 2025, he pleaded guilty to 1 count of possession of materials containing child pornography. Vetter was in federal court on Tuesday, where a judge sentenced him to 65 months in prison, with credit for time served. According to a document filed in federal court, Vetter will serve time in a federal prison in Colorado, which provides a sex offender management program. This week, North Dakota Senator Kevin Cramer is pushing forward an effort to reauthorize the Export-Import Bank for another 10 years. Cramer serves on the Senate Banking Committee. The Export-Import Bank was formed in 1934 and is a major tool to provide financing to American companies to export goods and services. If passed, Cramer's legislation allows for the longest reauthorization of the bank's history. Cramer says that import-export assistance helps companies stay competitive with foreign countries, including China. Good morning, Andre.
And good morning to you too, Amber. And looking right now here in the Williston area, we are seeing quite a good morning around here with partly cloudy skies and a temperature of 36 degrees, and the winds are out of the west-northwest at 12 miles per hour. But as we head over into the Magic City, we're also seeing those quiet conditions too. And guess what? The current temperature right now here is at 40 degrees, quite balmy this morning, and the winds are out of the west at 17 miles per hour. Now, what to expect throughout the rest of the day, folks? Well, we're expecting a very warm day ahead. Also, we are going to be watching for that brief cool down as we head into our Friday, and then we're going to be rapidly warming things up as we head into the weekend. Now, as far as our current temperatures right now, our temperatures are mainly in the 30s at this time, and even some 40s out there too, including 43 degrees there in Sydney, 41 degrees in Bowman, and again here in the Magic City, we are at 40 degrees. So it is feeling quite nice this morning, folks, especially for it being early February. And again, are we in North Dakota or we're in the South? It kind of feels like the South right now. And over the last 24 hours, we are seeing those increasing temperatures, about 5 to 15 to near 20 degrees warmer than what we were seeing this time yesterday, so it is feeling quite nice. You only need a light jacket or light sweater during this morning. Now, our winds, they are out of the west, about 5 to 15 miles per hour. And looking at our wind chills brought to you by Absolute Comfort Plumbing and Heating, here's the thing. Really no wind chills to really worry about this morning. There's a team there in Rugby at 16 degrees, but other than that, it's looking pretty nice around here, folks, so really enjoy it while you can. Now, looking at what's driving this, we have this area of high pressure that's going to be drawing up that warm air from the south. And here's the thing, because we're going to see more of a westerly flow throughout the day today, that's going to draw a little bit of drier air, and that's going to bring us a little bit more sunshine throughout the day today compared to what we were seeing yesterday. Now, looking at our wind gusts throughout the day today, We're going to see those wind gusts around 15 to 25 to near 30 miles per hour at times, but otherwise it looks like it's going to be a really good day out there, folks, to maybe fly a kite or maybe even go sailing today. Now our highs for today will mainly climb up into the 40s and the 50s, so well above normal for this time of year, everybody. And once we get into tonight, we will see those temperatures drop down into the 20s and even some teens there in our north and eastern counties due to that cold front moving through later on today and into our Friday, and we will continue to see that cold front move on through, giving us that northerly flow for Friday. But once we get into Friday evening into our Saturday and Sunday, we're going to say hello once again to that southerly flow, unleashing the warm air once again, especially once we get into our Sunday and just in time for the big Super Bowl. I know you guys are excited for that. Now our highs for our Friday will drop down into the 20s, 30s, and 40s as a result of that cold front moving through. But here's the thing. Here in Williston, we're going to be rapidly increasing those temperatures up into the mid to upper 40s for our Saturday and Sunday. And once we get into the early portions of next week, we will see those temperatures plummet back down into the 30s by the time we get into our Tuesday, and maybe even some small precipitation chances during this period of time. We'll be watching that very closely. And that same thing goes here in the Dickinson area too. Now looking here in the Magic City, we are going to be seeing those temperatures in the 40s today, 30s for our Friday, and once we get into our Saturday and Sunday, we're going to be seeing those temperatures resurge back up into the 40s, near 50 on Sunday, and then dropping back down into the 30s by Tuesday. And here in the capital city, we're going to be seeing temperatures increase back up into the 50s by Sunday, and then drop back down into the 30s by Tuesday. So Amber, today, go outside, okay?
Andre, those temperatures are great. I will definitely be going outside today and also on Sunday. For everyone here, this was KX on the Go. I'm Amber French.